I say, yo, shout out to everybody tuning in. Today we talking NILSU and a recent NIL deal. So before we get into Angel, I want to start off with Anissa Morrow because I feel like a lot of people slept on her rollout and what the rollout is gonna mean for future athletes. Like it's a lot of money that's about to be in these rollouts. Like I'm not sure how much this deal was for that she rolled out with an AI company, Cactus AI. Great, just how it was all placed. Like it just was great. Like the whole production of it, going back to Simeon in Chicago, going into that gym, going back to the past to see the future, interacting with AI is futuristic on how the world is and is going to continue to be. And she got a bag off of it. And my whole thought was, yeah, we played a little part in this. I ain't gonna say 100%. Of course, shout out to the team for executing, but I'll put some on the screen in a minute. But like I said, Anissa, OnlyFans, make them pay to look. You was overlooked for 2 years, so make them double up. But let's go back to let's see what this day was. Hold on, not the picture. Let's go to the tweet. So y'all remember when Anissa posted this picture on her Twitter, this was April 16th, 2023, and she had top 3 coming soon. Now, I don't know why other athletes hadn't been doing this and their team haven't advised them, or I'm not sure if they have. I just maybe never paid attention to it. But to this extent, I think it was definitely the top of the top. And we seen with Bronny, when he did his recent USC announcement, he had a NIL sponsor on the bottom as well. So you get paid for those eyes. OnlyFans make them pay to look. But go down a little bit in these comments, and you're going to see Baller Island Media, 9:23 p.m., April 16th, 2023. It got 1,589 views. Shop the announcement video. Will be a lot of eyes. I'm sure a brand wants that look. So I ain't taking all the credit. I'm just saying, y'all can go back, this ain't Photoshop. Haters gonna say it's Photoshop. But you can go back to the date, April 16, 2023. And I said, and launch your YouTube channel. And my thought behind that was we see Angel with her channel. She got updates with Angel Reese and all that. So she doubling up every time she drop a piece of content. Same thing with you, Anissa. Don't just let us eat off your content. Have your page so when you drop something like this, you eating off the main deal and you eating off the monetization of your page. You would have got monetized in one day. Just have that different outlet. All of the NIL athletes that we're seeing succeed, they have YouTube channels. Livvy has a YouTube channel. Jada Williams has a YouTube channel. Angel Reese has a YouTube channel. You're going to be big. Have that extra outlet there for you. But I want to go to, and this one I'm pointing out, more so for historical reasons. It ain't just to be like, oh, I know everything or something like that. It's just for historical purposes. When you start getting these rollouts, the main team might just get all of the, and I just want to say, man, Baller Island, hey, shout out to him. I seen that, and yeah, I took that to my team, and or something like that, just something like. But shout out to Zach Soulskin, because he did like the comment when I was like, and shout out to me, if you know, you know. He said, I know I'm biased, but I never seen a transfer with a rollout like Anissa Morrow's. Major media coverage throughout, dope teaser, content, visit content, and it closes with fire branded content and amazing partnership with Cactus AI. Shout out to the young Kaylee Edwards for setting the new standard. And then he shouted out the whole team and everybody, and I had to, hop in like, just shout me out too. I was there. But shout out to the team, man. Y'all did that flawless. But, oh yeah, one more thing. That day, and this is what I was saying. A lot of people might have missed this too. So that day was the day the king became the king over in England or something. Anissa Morrow, that's what I'm saying, the odds, OnlyFans make them pay to look, was number 15 on that day with all of this media coverage over there. So she was number 15 on Google Trends. And let me show you the top 10 that day. So Let's go up. So that day, Man City was 1. You had Queen Elizabeth. Princess Diana was 2. Meghan Markle was 9. Jason Tatum was the only other hooper at 11. And we had Prince George at 14 and Morrow at 15. So she up there with some heavyweights. So this is big in showing the interest for her. And I'm just saying, every time something goes on, make sure you capitalize off it. One more thing I wanted to point out. Iowa, we see you, Iowa. We see y'all over there. Y'all watching. Stop looking what we got going on over here at LSU. So the number 1 interest by region on Google, number 1 was Louisiana. And oddly, we understand the places in the South. It was, 3 South Carolina, 4 Mississippi, and 5 Alabama. But Iowa was number 2. So like I said in the last video, they real worried out there in Iowa. So y'all just, we already gave Iowa that word. So let's move on to Angel Reese, man. So we got Angel, the genius marketer she is, closing more deals. So today, we had just seen a recent partnership with Mercedes-Benz. Today, Angel and Livvy Dunne became the first 2 college athletes to ever be featured in Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She has a $1.4 million 1 NIL valuation. Now, those numbers I don't think is all the way right, because Flau'jae, the report came out with Flau'jae that she had earned $2 million and she only had like 800 or something on that list. So the reason I had put $7 million team is because we can estimate if Flau'jae got earned 2 already, Angel had about 2, and then you got Coach, she getting about 2 a year, and then you add everybody else up, boom, they give you at least a $7 million team. But next for Angel, this is what I want her to do. While you got the rock, Angel, and you getting all these deals, congratulations, everything, all that. How did Drake stay on top? Lotto right now, when we see Miss Mulatto, how she staying on top? You do features with those hot and coming up, and that keeps you in the new generation, and hot in your generation, keeps it everything fresh, and you giving them a look and keeping the culture going. So while this women's basketball thing is building, give everybody a look. Go do, I think the first, like a little show. Like I like how Overtime produced their shows and kind of turn, like Jada Williams is already a star, for this new generation, even though it's this, like, just you on YouTube and you looking at women's basketball, you got to come across her, but they produce it so flawlessly on how they make it just feel like a reality show. And I feel like LSU needs that, like a Hard Knocks version, just seeing the practices and all that. You can make people even pay for that, like a membership paywall or something like that when they do that. But outside of that, I think Angel needs her own show where she's going around, like maybe spend a day with, like, the biggest episode I think gonna shock people. Maybe you could open it up or close with the Caitlin Clark episode, where you going around, work out with them, y'all go get your nails done or something, just having conversations on how they deal with being in the light, their upbringing and all that. But it's just a conversation with you, a day with Angel or something like that, or featuring Angel. You need Jada Williams, an episode with Livvy Dunne, that's bringing in a different fan base. Caitlin, that's going to be the shock value. Jada is for the new generation. And just going around other standout athletes within the sport of women's basketball that you highlighting, even WNBA athletes. Another thing I want to see with Angel, the WNBA needs to bring in LSU for the Liberty Aces first game. I think they should bring them in, honor them. That's another big look. People keep talking about how do you bridge the gap between the WNBA and women's basketball. Start integrating them. Overtime basketball had Angel Reese, and Flau'jae was a coach. Angel Reese was doing commentary. Maybe for that first game, you have some of the old LSU team members doing some commentary. That's a perk of women winning the championship for women's basketball. You get to come to the WNBA. You get celebrated. Everybody woo woo. Of course, it's going to be a big look for the league, but it's also bringing those fan base eyes to that game, and then you putting it on a day that you're going to have both of the super teams of the WNBA. So it just benefits everybody. And this is the league that she's coming into. So, of course, she should want to help build that up. but let her come in and do some commentary throughout the year on the big games, finals, that first game and stuff like that. So, and was it one more thing I wanted to see? Oh, a partnership with Louis. I see Angel with the Louis bags and all that. Give her like a capsule or a collection where she get her own, just different accessories, a couple bags, different sizes, something like that. I think that'd be big for what her brand represents. Angel Reese is a luxury brand. That partnership is just a no-brainer for me. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Shout out to Angel, big NIL deal. Shout out to Anissa Morrow, trending on Google, amazing rollout, and y'all just keep being great. And hopefully, by the end of this season, we can get Anissa Morrow in the top 10 or top 15 just by the attention that she's getting in her amazing game and just everything all around. I feel like she's the full package, and I hope brands get behind her. I'm out.